Welcome to ATXAF Sub Podcast. Yummy AF. We have got in the building the couple in the kitchen. I think that came from the Seinfeld episode, I believe.
No, it didn't. It actually came from a drunken getaway to Napa and having 8 wine tastings in the same day. And
we thought it rhymed.
I think we thought it rhymed. We woke up the next morning and we're like,
not a rhyme.
We already claimed the Instagram handle, so we're just going to roll with it.
Couple in the kitchen. How long have you guys had your Instagram handle? How long have you been doing this
Probably
game?
about 5 years or so, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
We're one of the OG Austin food influencers.
Folks, tell me about the inspiration other than 73 sips of wine. Tell me about your vision, your heart, what you're doing, what you're trying to promote, not brand-wise, but you know what I mean, what you're
For sure.
what you're about. Tell those folks who might not be aware.
Yeah, so we're all things food. So we do everything from local cuisines where we make recipes ourselves using local foods and others to highlighting everything from the best date nights to just awesome activities you could do all over town and usually involving food or drinks, of course.
Right.
Yeah, and food was always a big part of our relationship. Like our second date, I think we went to a farmer's market and picked up some like random local stuff and made homemade pizzas together. So we were already in the kitchen having fun, checking out all the new restaurants and, you know, figuring out the hot new cuisine. And that was just a natural part of our relationship. And so we started the Instagram account and it kind of just started growing, and now it's we've got, you know, all of our recipes online on coupleinthekitchen.com, but then we also have guides to I think 40 different locations around the world. So how to eat good stuff when you're traveling, so you don't eat like crap or eat like a tourist when you're visiting spots. So
Where's the McDonald's, right?
Right.
Exactly. And then even on top of that, like we became so intertwined in ATX AF that like we started bringing the food to Austin. So I started a beverage company, Greenbelt Kombucha, and then we're partners in an awesome Chinese delivery restaurant concept because we're living here forever, and nights where we don't want to cook, we don't want to go out. We're like, Austin has no awesome fried rice and delivery noodles, and we just want to watch Netflix and chill. So we started So Chinese Delivery.
yeah.
So very much in the food scene.
We started in corporate jobs though, and then I feel like the Instagram like kind of pulled us in, and now it's like our life
It is your
literally.
life. So you guys
revolves around
full-time influencers?
I'm full-time food.
Okay. Because you've got the kombucha.
Yeah, so the kombucha's in pretty much most HEBs around Texas. That launched 3 months ago. And then we're growing out our second restaurant right now.
I still do some corporate consulting.
Gotcha.
But luckily that's like work from home and
Yeah.
and all that. And then, I'm also a partner in the Chinese restaurant. So we work like 3 or 4 jobs each.
Most people who do this kind of stuff do.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
a director of sales for lawyer marketing, but then I also have this and a couple other concepts I'm going to launch, blah, blah, blah.
Awesome.
So,
But people don't always see that, right? They see us
Yeah.
like on a trip and they're like, do you guys ever work? It's like, oh, honey, if you knew.
yeah.
Right.
2 a.m. emails.
Yeah.
So I have I've been watching you guys' Instagram since we started, you know, talking about having you come on, and you know, I've seen you have the opportunity. But what I really like about your Instagram is, you know, a lot of it is the two of you together. You know, you probably it was viral about a year ago, but this probably might have resonated. That Instagram husband, remember that
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
the Instagram
For sure.
husband
Where it's
video.
always
Like
the guy in
behind
the
the
background.
Yeah,
behind on the sideline.
Yeah, this guy said, "Fuck that."
Yeah, right?
I love French fries.
Oh, he
way too
wanted to
much.
be
Yeah,
a star
right.
of the show as well. So yeah,
Yeah,
he ain't
that's-
gonna have me just eat all the French fries. He
No.
wants in on that action for sure.
Yeah.
Give me the French fries.
Yeah.
So let's talk about you know, you're everybody that comes in. You know, we want to kind of accentuate their point of view.
Yeah.
And especially through the lens of living in Austin. So let's talk about 2 food-based, but not restaurants, activities that I can do with my significant other, and then 2 restaurants. One that's we're gonna just look back and just enjoy. It was fun, and then one we're gonna look back and maybe it's the special occasion. You know, maybe it's anniversary, whatever.
I want to start with one of our also first dates, Peter Pan Putt.
Oh, nice.
If you didn't know, it's BYOB. And I surprised her because I didn't tell her what we were doing. So, she's like, "How should I dress?" I was like, "Fancy, obviously." So
Well, I don't know if you said fancy. I was in a leather miniskirt, and I'm like, "Do I need to
With high
change?" She's like,
heels.
No, you're good.
You're perfect for golf.
Absolutely. Competitive advantage.
Oh,
Smart
geez.
guy.
That's right.
So yeah, that's. I mean,
I
you
did
could-
get a hole in one though.
Look at you.
Yes.
You can bring any food and obviously any drink, and it's one of the cheapest date nights you can have.
Way to
while
wow me
also-
with that cheap date night.
Yeah, it was super great.
One thing we love is really escaping out to Texas Hill Country. So an hour drive. I mean, really, there's so much in Dripping Springs right now,
Oh,
but
yeah.
really, we love to go out to like Fredericksburg, spend a nice Sunday like
Yeah.
out on the vineyards. It's just like a great way to escape the hustle and bustle of the city. It feels like you're in a whole other world, and it's just like an hour
yeah.
drive outside of town. So we are actually members of a vineyard out there, and there's some great stuff popping up. There's some great distilleries, and now that Dripping Springs has so much going on, we usually stop there as well. Treaty Oak Distillery has amazing cuisine, in addition to doing kind of the liquor tastings and like
That's
the
good to
wine
know.
tastings
'Cause
and all
it
that.
seems like everybody out there has the cheese plate, the requisite
Yeah.
cheese plate. And maybe if you're lucky, you walk in and you get the, somebody made chicken out back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
But-
Treaty Oaks Restaurant.
Alice.
It's called
yeah.
Alice. Yeah, it's probably
Incredible.
top 10 restaurant in Greater Austin for
Really?
me.
No.
It's like flying under the
And
radar.
I'm pretty sure that's also the whiskey we're talking about. That was at Austin Food Wine.
Yes. Treaty
Yeah.
Oak.
I
is-
drank a good amount of that too.
Might be.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, that was the whole reason I was drunk there, so I don't remember.
Mind eraser.
Whoever you were.
I love the Hill Country. It's wonderful. Peach picking.
Ooh,
Have you done
I
that?
have not done that, but I am very much interested.
We did that last year.
Interesting.
Me
Is
and
it-
my.
Have you done apple picking in the past?
I don't know that there's apple picking places around here because
No, not around here. I'm just saying in general.
Apple
have you
picking is
done it?
definitely fun.
Is it
Yeah.
similar to peach picking? That's what I was trying to figure
Well,
out.
the peaches are closer to the ground. They're easier.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah, the peach
Okay.
trees are
Yeah.
much smaller.
Because I've done, from the East Coast, so apple picking is a
Yeah.
thing you do
Yeah.
when you're a kid. You have no choice. But yeah.
Well, in the Fredericksburg area, there's a place called the Peach House. That if you
think I've
don't
been
want
there.
to actually pick your own peaches, they have cooking
Yeah.
classes there as well, and kind of different artisanal, dips and spreads and stuff.
Yeah. It's kind of on its, just kind of in the middle of nowhere, right?
It is.
Yeah,
You kind
totally.
of drive by it,
yeah.
And then you
It's
get there
adorable,
and they have
though.
their own mini lake that
Yeah.
you can just drink
Yeah.
wine while
I
a
didn't know
post
that.
cooking class at school.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually when we come home from Fredericksburg, my mother-in-law stops there and it's like, all right, we're going to see you guys sit in the car for 15 minutes while I go and make them wrap up 15 cobblers for the family. So,
yeah.
It's definitely a classic mother-in-law spot.
Yeah, that's
too.
that is,
Yeah,
that's accurate. Yeah.
Fredericksburg, yeah, I felt like the further I got out of Dripping Springs, the more the demographic changed. Once I got into Fredericksburg, and the demographic definitely changes. But I love Dripping Springs Hill Country. All right, so now we're gonna go. Who wants to do the
I'm
memorable
going
restaurant?
first. 'cause
Okay.
Otherwise, he's going to take mine.
Oh, no.
We're actually going here tomorrow night. Love it. Rosewood.
Okay,
You been?
I've heard of it, but no, I haven't.
Okay.
Should be top of the
Historic,
list.
old, beautiful house that they turned into a delicious restaurant. Overlooks the skyline downtown. And they just started something. We haven't done it yet. We're going to have to do this tomorrow, where you can get a picnic basket and sit out on the lawn. And there's the beanbag game. You can just sit on a picnic blanket with a bottle of wine. And they have sandwiches and cheese and stuff. But their food is incredible as well. And it's just so well curated. Their tables literally have a drawer where you can open it, and there's reading glasses
Oh my.
inside. At
So they
each spot.
literally
You feel
thought of every
very
detail.
They've thought of
old
everything.
Victorian.
Yeah, that's
It's
awesome.
wow.
super cool.
I like
And the
that.
food is amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's definitely gonna have to go on
Double
the
date,
list.
double
Rosewood.
date. Yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
All right, let's all go.
Yeah,
Oh,
right?
triple
Yeah,
date.
the
Triple date.
We're not dating.
We're
not together.
We're not a couple.
Got it. Got it.
Who would have thought? Come on.
I wouldn't. I'm not
kidding,
attracted
I'm
to bald
kidding.
men.
What is? Wow.
All right, so now you don't like them husky, so it
No,
works
that's
out,
true,
right?
that's true.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, that's.
All right, so,
So-
now you are.
so I actually
you are,
have kind of
you
a
are
hot
whisking
take.
me away.
I have a hot take for our date.
Okay.
Clearly. Hot take. So everyone talks Uchi, Uchiko, all these different amazing sushi restaurants. and our favorite is Soto. It's on South Lamar. They also have one in far North Austin.
Incredible.
And it is far and away the best sushi in town. Much better value. It can be slightly pricey, but it is a better value. You can easily get a reservation too, typically.
You don't even have to get a reservation.
You don't have to get
in.
Yeah. And they also have a dope happy hour.
Yeah.
So
Soto.
And they're
No
getting
one
their
knows
stuff
it.
from
Yeah,
like
it's
straight
where
from Japan.
the Alamo
Yeah.
Cinema.
Yeah.
So they get the same boat, Musashino.
Yeah.
They are not the same boat, the same plane. Every morning whoever ships in,
Fresh
Uchiko,
fish,
Musashino, Soto, Kyoto, all of these.
and yet,
top-
out of all of them, they're the most affordable. Probably in my mind,
The
most
presentation.
creative. Yeah,
Yes.
presentation's
For the quality,
beautiful.
Yeah. Now, did you know that executive chef trained under Iron Chef Morimoto?
What?
Yeah.
Fun fact. Did
That's
not
why
know
they
that.
so
Did not know
good.
that, did ya? Dropping knowledge.
That was when I needed to.
That's
Turn it
yeah.
down.
Turn me down.
Yeah.
So, what's the favorite date night spot that you two go to
Where do we go? What's
together? Obviously.
Ethiopian?
Yeah.
Really?
Taste of
Taste of
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia. I went to
You
the
eat
one
with
in
your
Round Rock.
hands.
That's right next to our
So-
Chinese delivery restaurant. And I
Really?
have not
Yeah.
tried it. I will
You
definitely
need
go there.
to go there.
Yeah,
It is really good.
you know those it's almost like the Lady and the Tramp moment.
yeah.
You both reach for the lamb.
That's right.
Oh, I was
and
imagining
your
you behind
fingers,
him.
Oh, graze each other.
fingers,
Feeding him.
fingers
That's right,
graze,
that's right.
and you're just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, I'm
Oh, I'm
sorry.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's really it's really
we
good.
had a double
Yeah.
date there. You
Twice.
took his lady,
Yeah,
and I
we
took
done it
my
twice.
lady.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lady.
Lady.
Not that there's anything wrong
No,
with
no,
it.
no, no, no. But they are ladies. let's be clear.
They're drinking scotch right now,
That's
so
right,
I
that's
can
right.
attest to their manlyhood.
Absolutely.
But there's nothing wrong, you know.
Wow, that's the thing I love. Like 10 minutes.
And we're
That was
done.
like
That
20.
flies.
That's it.
It's like that was like 20. So we're gonna have to cut out just everything they said.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
It's just
Keep
us.
ours.
All right, great. Well,
Let's
I'm
talk
just
about
going
your
to take your
dates.
bottle of scotch and leave it.
Absolutely not a parting gift. but hey, we've appreciated having you guys.
Yeah, it was great.
You know, let me try your kombucha. I don't like kombucha. So if I attest that it's good, so here's the big test. If I like it, we'll just end the episode. If I don't,
We're
Like
going
a mic
for another
drop?
20.
We'll start over.
we'll just stop. Right? So this is my endorsement. First of all, let's just do like the whole like, you know, because I'm an actor at heart.
Are you?
You know, so no matter how bad this is, in my opinion,
Right.
it's going to be the most refreshing drink I've ever had.
All right, I'm ready for this.
It's like a Diet Coke commercial.
Good night, everybody.
Yummy AF.